How to Stop Hiding from Your Story by Leona Moore Brave. After living a life of hardship and adversity, we start to forget the light within us and hide in the shadows. Dwelling in darkness is the worst thing you can do to yourself, society, and your friends. After experiencing something traumatic, it's natural to want to withdraw for a while, but at some point, we have to emerge from our tragedies, no matter what our tragedies may be: the loss of a loved one, an accident that left us handicapped, a divorce, a loss of a job. You feel different when you reemerge from your tragedies. You don't feel as light and bubbly as you used to be. You distrust people. You are easier to provoke. For these reasons, you feel your company is unworthy of the happy people you used to be like. I'm going to let you in on a secret. Faces hide as much as they reveal. When you walk into a room, really look at people and it will hit you. They have seen and experienced some awful stuff too. Sometimes it's not until you have experienced suffering that you can sense it in others. Suffering doesn't make you less of a beautiful person, it makes you more human. Being victimized doesn't make you unworthy of life or the company of others. It makes you wiser. You are not as light as you used to be because you're not as naive as you used to be. You're allowed to walk into a room and just be broken. I'm not asking you to go back into the world happy and fake a smile. I'm asking you to stop hiding from the world and take your story with you. Imagine how powerful your story becomes once you live through a few horror stories. A rich kid who had everything handed to him and never left the valley is not very interesting to listen to or anyone's favorite protagonist. People root for the underdog after all. People love a good underdog story. The underdog is everyone's favorite protagonist in a movie or novel and in real life. If you can be the underdog, the person who becomes a rags to riches story, the person who escaped a hostage situation, the person who used their rape story as a motivator to educate women and earn a black belt, that's very powerful. If you are the underdog, the whole world is rooting for you and hoping you make it. The unfortunate circumstances that you live through and witness don't make you an unworthy person. You got to change how you look at your story. The way you tell your story is very important. Your journey is what turns you into a strong person. Stop feeling bad about what happened to you. Please don't be the woe is me person. Look at all the knowledge you have gained from the punches life has thrown at you. Did you learn how to block? Did you learn how to punch back? Now you float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. And that's very powerful. You can't learn moves like that without being up against the ropes. The best way I can describe life is it's a training ground to test your soul. You are here on earth to see what you are really made of. It takes a war to create a warrior. Trust me, whatever you experienced, the human world needs you now more than ever, if only to share your story, to let others now know that they are not alone. My name is Lion Brave, reminding you that everyone loves an underdog story. We are rooting for you. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment.
F15-13303. Okay, Mr. Booth, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go to Nautilus for middle school?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry to see you there. I always wondered what happened to you, sir.
Oh my goodness.
This is the nicest kid in middle school.
Oh my goodness.
He was the best kid in middle school. I used to play football with him, with all the kids, and look what has happened. I am so sorry to see
Oh
you there.
my goodness.
Mr. Booth, I hope you were able to change your ways. Good luck to you.
Oh my goodness.